locate your ISO, wherever that may be, and click Properties, and go to File System, and extract the entire disk to a folder of your choice. This is where we'll be doing everything. Move your custom tracks that you've downloaded to this folder. Rename any courses that have the same name as a Nintendo track. Open a command prompt in this folder by clicking at the top. And copy these codes that will be in the description and run them. Open up the newly created ledef.txt and scroll down to make sure that they were added and rename them. Here I rename the X name instead of the name, but don't be stupid like me. And here you can see a filler cup. Replace the filler cup with the random cup. You can change the order of these cups however you like. Now go to the race course where all the Nintendo tracks are stored and move that to the folder. And run this command. Create an LPAR. Open the LPAR. Make sure custom TT is set to 1. Anything else you can change at your own desire. Run this command. And run this command. Delete all the leftover tracks. They aren't important. Generate cup icons and edit them if you want. I'll use a couple items just to make it look nicer for this example. Go into Scene and copy the UI folder and rename it to Backup UI. Open Backup UI and open menu single _U for USA. Open message common, export common to our folder, and go back to our folder. Open the command prompt again and run these commands. You should have a common.txt and a tracks.txt. Open both. And go to the bottom of tracks.txt and take everything from 7000 and move it to everything below at the bottom. And from 7029 you want to add these 4, which is just after N64 skyscraper. Encode that and go back into menu single and replace it with the new common.vm view. Now run this code and run this code after moving the code USA to rel. And then patch main.dol, which we will now open by going to new folder, data, sys, main.dol. And now everything should be done. I will show you how to do some more stuff in depth after this, but if that's all you need, you've now got 4 extra cups. There you go. Okay, we'll do another demonstration of adding 4 more cups, 4 more tracks, sorry. All we have to do is run the code that adds it to the def. And again, we can rename them, not the X name. So here I'm just making sure that they all look nice and pretty. And this one would be GCN Dino Jungle. So I need to rename it to that. And do the same for all the other tracks. If you're not sure what it is, you can always just put it as test 1 and then go in the game, play it and see what it is. And now I'll show you how to change the cups. So that right there is the track, Rainbow Road. We will now put it in the first cup as the first race. And we'll change the 10th cup here to be the Mushroom Cup, the old Mushroom Cup. So now the position will change. So yeah, we'll just fix that all up. Now, time to run some more codes. Patch the code again and move all the tracks into the race course where they're meant to be, and generate new icons for the new cups. And again, I'm going to customize it to make it easier to notice. Here we have an extra filler cup, which will just be a glitchy cup that you don't need, but it comes standard. Now we'll go back into menu single, which is in Files, Scene, UI, go to Backup UI. This way you don't have to keep replacing the comment every time you add a new track. You can just put it to the bottom instead of having to put the random cup back in every time. So yeah, decode the common, make a new tracks.bmg, make a new tracks.txt, open the tracks.txt, and then open the common.txt again. This time we're going to do some customization. So we'll take the ones at the bottom and we'll make sure that they're all in the correct form as we want them to appear in game. So we'll make sure that old Waluigi _GC is not going to appear in game, and we'll change it to Bowser's Castle. And we'll add color to GCN. We'll make GCN red, but not the rest of it red. We'll do that by doing /C and those squiggly brackets. There's multiple colors, which will be linked in the description as well. You could just pause it there if you wanted to and have a look at which ones you could have. And then replace menu singles common and go back to Backup UI and replace menu multis common.bmg. And then just patch that in and move the code USA bin back to rel, and you're ready to go again. You don't need to patch main.dol after you've patched it once. And now we should have the first cup being the GCN cup. It'll still be the Mushroom Cup icon because we didn't change that. Yep, and it's red. And the 10th cup should be the old Mushroom Cup, which it is. So, it all worked. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment, and I'll just show you that it all works in this little background. You might notice that some of the tracks don't work, but there's nothing you can do about that.